Welcome back to the Girlfriend Experience with your hosts, Deidre, Brandy, and Danielle. We hope you enjoy the experience. And just like that, girlfriends, we're back. Welcome to the Girlfriend Experience. Okay, let's talk about this weekend. You guys missed a good weekend. You missed out, and hopefully you'll be able to catch the next one. We're thinking about doing the next one, so stay tuned. Brandy, how'd you think this weekend went? Well, Saturday, the line dancing event that we had at the Tinley Tea Cafe.
I think it went really well, and thank you, ladies, who came out and joined us. The line dancing was amazing, and it just so happened to fall in line with the opening of Cowboy Carter. So we were right on trend and right on time.
Yes, we sure were.
So I didn't see any food when I was with you all. Was the food good?
We had food.
Yeah, the food was good.
I tell you, my omelet was delicious. And I only got it because my friend that was there, she was like, Danielle, this omelet is really good. It is really, and she kept talking about that damn omelet. I said, all right, I'll take an omelet. And it was delicious.
Yeah, I got that. I had been craving some fried fish, so I got the fried whiting and the French fries, and it was good. Everybody that came to the event and was at my table enjoyed their food too.
That's great. Deidre, you look just like Mom when you was doing that. So to recap about Tinley Tea. Tinley Tea is a cafe. It's 7620 on Broad Street, South Broad Street. That's where we had our line dancing event. They have a lot of events going on in May, so you might want to check them out. And as you heard us talk right here, the food was delicious. I can only speak to the omelet that I had, and it came with a muffin and some delicious iced tea. Brandy, what did you have when you were there?
I had the fried whiting, the French fries, the mocktail. They give a free mocktail when you come. That was delicious. The food is plated beautifully. There's fresh flowers on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
We had a DJ.
Yeah, it was a nice
good nice 80s, 90s vibes.
And it was a mixed crowd, so you got a diverse bunch of people around you. It was really nice.
Yeah, our instructor child, he thought he was leading the Temptations. We wasn't hitting it right for him, child.
We had a good time with him. He was funny.
He was gonna get us in line. He was the best part of it.
You messed up. He told you, all right, come up to the front. You're gonna be right here with me.
Somebody give me a fan. It sounds like there ain't no fans in here. Y'all ain't doing it hard enough.
And then he broke the fan. He broke the ladies' fan.
It was funny. At the end, I guess he thought he was going to instruct Jerusalema, but everybody already knows how to do it. And everybody does their own version. Child, he done walked off the set, turned on the lights. Child, he was about to shut down on us. Because they wasn't going to step to his liking.
I'm about to say, every time I go to do this damn dance, I need to know the real dance. Because every time I go to do it, somebody's doing it different. And I don't know if it's me or is it them. I don't know.
No, they just say, oh, look, once you get it, you put your own little spin on it.
Yeah, but I think it's some steps too. I don't know. I just think something's off. I feel, it might just be me. Maybe it's just me.
But I did enjoy it. But he was the best part. He had me laughing, and like I couldn't even dance sometimes because I was laughing. It was hot. Like he just had me cracking up.
He was cracking up. He was good. Can we be better than him? I think as a duo, we would.
I think as instructors, we can definitely be better than him. Will it be as funny? Probably not, unless you crack the whip on somebody.
No, that's what I'm saying. Can we be more entertaining? I think as a duo, or even if Deidre comes as a triplet,
yeah,
I think it will definitely be funny because I feel like we vibe off of each other. So then, of course, I'm going to be serious, and Brandy going to be making funny faces. And if Deidre's there, forget about it. She's going to have a good time. She's the life of the party. That's what we call her. So
I think what he wasn't was receptive to what we were saying. Like he was trying to teach the dances without the music. And a lot of people, like, you need to hear I'm learning to dance. I have no idea what song it goes to.
Yeah.
And
I totally agree with that. And I think you asked him for the music the one time. I think I heard you say that. And he said no.
Nope. Yeah. I did come home and practice that Shaquem he taught us. That when I was looking at the video, that thing was old school. It looked like it was from the 70s.
What was it? It was towards the end?
Yeah, the one that was going real fast and we was turning.
Oh, yeah. I was done with it. I heard the music to it. I was like, no, this is not me.
It was like house music. You like house music?
No, I didn't like it. It sounded old. So I was
old. It was old.
I was like, if it came on at the club, people started, I'd be like, it's time for me to go get a drink, sit down, and catch my breath. Yeah, I wouldn't be.
When I found the instructional video, them ladies was about 60s or 70s.
Okay. Well, he was a little older too, but he was moving. I was like, okay, we were a little cautious in the beginning when he said it was an old head. But he did his thing. I give him his thing. That was Willie, the instructor.
I thoroughly enjoy Willie getting us together.
Your auntie got up and danced, and your mom?
Auntie was working. She was sipping that liquor. Well, it wasn't liquor. She was sipping a little Prosecco. So I guess, no, not that one. I thought you was talking about your Aunt Beverly.
No, she came in for 5 minutes, and that was it. Left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. It was. So stay tuned for more.
Yes.
Pretty sure we're going to do some more. I also was told about, and I got to look it up. I still ain't look it up. The R&B parties they have where people are at the table. I guess they're having brunch, whatever. They play the R&B song and people are supposed to start singing.
Yeah, you got to have somebody that can sing. I've seen some people that can sing. Like really good, sing the stuff, and they go to table to table and pass the mics.
Oh, so you're the hostess with the mostest.
Oh, so I thought like the DJs out there, you put the song on, and then like they points to a table, and they have to start singing it.
I've seen people actually perform and like walk around table to table and table and engage.
I don't think I like that then. I like it when you point at my table and we got to sing, and the people can't sing. That's the best part about it. When people somebody like me think I can sing and can't hold a note, but I'll get up there and try to sing. But I think that's hilarious. I think that's the fun. I don't know, Deidre, if that. I don't know. I don't know what she's
It would be more interesting if you had Drake sing you.
Always.
Fine.
Always.
You said great singing?
I said it'd be more interesting if you had more Drake sing you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know about wine, but like Drake, people really think they can sing.
That was Saturday. I mean, after you got a little bit of that Prosecco of like the third cup, I was starting to see blurriness. Okay.
I think I drank a bottle myself. I was in bed for about 12 hours. I didn't even make my bridal shower the next day.
I lost my wallet, but I didn't lose my wallet because it was still in my bag. Like, that was the kind of foolishness that was going on after you had a couple of drinks.
What drink? Huh? You bet?
She had one drink.
Okay. Because I was talking, I don't think she heard me.
I don't think we could. It was all this going on over here, and then she was trying because she was like, "Oh, she's like that's Deidre," and then that's when she said, "Oh, she looks beautiful today," and you're like, "Can she hear me? Can she hear me?"
We'll have to figure out another way to do those when we are.
That's how that's John.
In the location.
That big TV he has. That should be something we'd be able to use, but he said it doesn't even have sound. So I don't know. No,
they need to get a new TV.
No, it was like 4 TVs on the wall, but it's just for a visual. So what I did was I put our videos, our whole playlist of videos on YouTube up there so people could see us, but they couldn't hear us. But just so the visual. But I don't know.
Yeah, that was a nice. Having a TV screen was a nice touch.
So yeah, I'm not real sure, but
what happened with y'all 50-50? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, that's okay. 50-50 was like $60.
I won.
All right now. All right. So y'all both was winners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yay.
But she had to send her friend up to get it because it looked like
It would look crazy.
conspiracy.
It would have looked crazy. But it was really nice. And if you guys saw clips of the Beyonce concert, she did.
It looked so great. It looked fun.
Almost made me want to go. Almost.
And then when I see the price, I'm like,
I
don't even know that. I don't know that album at all.
I don't know the album either. But then I did see her do other songs. The only place that I might go, and it's probably sold out, would be Houston. Because you know you're going to get your money's worth.
Yes.
But let me ask y'all a question. Well, I don't know. If I was going to the Beyonce concert,
okay,
I would be all the way up there. So do you really feel like you would get the full experience if you're all the way up top?
I couldn't be all the way up there. I would have to blow a little bit of a bag.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think he gives a split. But I don't need to be as close as I was for that last concert. The last concert we went to a couple years ago, whatever name that concert was, the one you went to too, Deidre.
Mm-hmm.
Rob bought great tickets, and we were like, we weren't floored, but we were like the next level. That was fantastic.
I bet it was.
I don't think I need to be there though. I don't think I appreciate. Now, don't come for me to be high, but I don't think I appreciate Beyonce that much to be that close. So I could be a little bit more back, and then it depends on the people you're around, because some people, they be jamming and dancing, line dance, have a good time. So it just depends on your crowd, and all that. Yeah.
I would have to be down. Yeah, I was all the way up there because when she came to Louisville, as y'all don't know, people outside of Kentucky, when she came to Louisville, the tickets went down to $40, $50. So I said, hey, might as well get them. I'm never going to see Beyonce at this price.
That's right.
But I had to walk all the way up yonder, almost to heaven. Taylor didn't even make it. She said, oh, hell, I'm just staying right here. And stayed down there to the whole concert. And me and her auntie, we went up. And we were having a good time. But the two whores in front of me was mad that I was singing every word. And I said, oh, pop my fan right on the back of her neck. Didn't care. Because I'm having a good time. It's Beyonce.
So they gave you the eyes. That's what you do at the concert.
Exactly.
He was in the library section.
What song was Come On? It was, Now Everybody Go You.
Yeah.
And that's that song. And everybody was singing the words. It was jamming. Yeah. I had a little man, in the life doing his thing. We doing it. We did it. She's smart. She keep turning around. I said, I know, because she ugly. Bop, and hit the fan right on the back of her neck. I don't care. Listen, what you come to do? We came to party.
Exactly.
It's Beyonce. I mean, when you ever want to be at another Beyonce concert with me? I'm never going to be able to afford it.
They said the last minute tickets in places were the way to go. Like last minute tickets, just walk up and go get tickets, because every place had them. It's just, are you willing to put your best on and go stand around and see?
What's going on here?
You ain't got to put your best on.
That much going on. You got to push her up or something.
The vest a little tight, and it gets you. Show it to y'all, because I know y'all ladies appreciate. I didn't put on a few pounds, so I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking like in my vest now, because this vest is an extra small and I'm about a large. So let me show you what I got going on. It's barely hanging on. Yeah. Yeah.
That thing hanging off for dear life.
Dear life. Woo!
Those things.
It looked like a holster. Like I need my 45. But now, when I used to wear it, this used to come around like this. But now, it's giving a whole new look.
You put your grown woman weight on. I said she put her grown woman weight on.
That's right.
Child. Well, I must be having my old mistress weight, because, honey, I can't get the grandmama weight off for nothing.
They can have this weight back.
I don't like boobs. I don't like having boobs. I mean,
in a way,
before something tragic happened, I just don't like to accentuate it too much. I'm not
I
that.
will agree. Now you all see me in my skinny days, which was many moons ago.
Yeah.
But back in the many moons ago, I was a size A, and I can appreciate those size A's.
I miss not having to wear no bra. Oh, those was the days not having to wear no bra. Now, one be under your arm, one be on your belly button. It's too much. I don't think that much.
Oh my God.
All right. But back to Beyonce concert.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful. I really enjoyed
It did. See
watching.
and look at
Blue Ivy.
Okay, she done got that dances up. Now she is moving it.
She's so beautiful.
Ugly wear. She is beautiful, tall and lanky, beautiful face. She was killing those moves.
Very poised.
You
Very
couldn't tell who Beyonce was or if it was her blue.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was nice. That was
Go
very
ahead, Blue Ivy.
I saw Rummy come up and I was like, oh, she loves her mom and her sister. Yeah. She was so excited.
It was so cute. Child, you know she had them on edge because they ain't used to that type of chaos. They probably was, what you gonna do? Right, had them shook.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice.
It did look nice.
I follow a content creator that is going to her Houston show. She's from Houston, so content creator is from Houston. So she's definitely going to the Houston show. She went to the LA show and she's going to a Paris show.
Ooh.
I said, okay, girl.
She is the queen bee in the beehive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now work your money, honey.
Mm-hmm. I think that Houston show is going to be really nice, especially if she incorporates some country singers too, because she had us come out for the last show. Megan Thee Stallion and who else? There was a couple people there. So
yeah,
it's probably going to be a really nice show.
Okay.
Did Destiny's Child come out? They were just in the audience, I think.
Let's turn this off.
Were they in the audience?
I know for sure Kelly was. Yeah, Kelly, all of them, even the original members was there.
Okay.
Yeah, Latavia and Latoya. Yes, and Kelly. And everybody was like, oh, they're going to have a reunion. Never happened, but they were all
getting them up there no more.
Mm-mm.
They had the first row, but you ain't getting on a stage.
Ain't no need at all.
So yeah, nice. Yeah, it was nice to see that. It was nice to see a little family thing at the end.
Yes.
Whatever.
It's like watching my own kids up there. I be looking at Ruby and Blue like, oh, so proud.
And I'm loving her new lead choreographer, the plus size girl with the bald headed one.
I love her.
Oh yeah.
I'm loving her.
Gosh, she be killing it. She be killing it.
She said that she's responsible for getting Blue together and stuff.
Were the twins there? I didn't see any clips of Les Twins.
I don't think I've seen them either. Child, you know Beyonce don't hold on to them too long, so you better get your spotlight when you got your spotlight.
Look, she would keep that one. Didn't he catch her?
That boob on more than one occasion. That boob always about to pop out.
And are the gays? I didn't see many dancing. I don't think I see the gay men. You know, last time it was full with gay men. I don't think I see any gay men.
Yeah, no, the close-ups I saw were mostly women. I got to go back and take a deeper dive on the next show. Let's see what's going on. But she hit that boots on the ground. She pulled them fans out too.
I seen that.
Yeah, she gonna have everybody doing it. Everybody doing it.
All right, so Randy, let's get into your relationship questions. This is not on the agenda, so we don't forget it.
Okay. So I watched a lady, and we'll put the clip in for you guys, but she basically said that men are one stupid mistake from blowing up their lives. That they could go outside on any given day and end up blowing up their lives by cheating. Random person, vacation, business trip. Now, she said that women were very intentional with their outside relationships. It's somebody that they've been talking to for, a few years. They've been getting to know them. But she said that men, anything. Somebody drop a pussy out the sky, boom, they cheating. How do you guys feel about that?
But I don't trust my husband, and he knows that. Every man is one stupid mistake away from exploding his whole life.
Don't you think that every woman is also one stupid mistake?
I think we cheat, but we meant to do it. Like, we'll have premeditated affairs. We've already been in love with him for 18 months. I think a respectable husband and father can leave the house one day with good intentions.
And be a new person they didn't know existed.
Slip into a sex worker, I just don't trust them, any of them.
We can't speak for all men, but I would say majority, yes.
It can be very random with them.
Yes, somebody at the workplace, throw some big bootang and some pop, they doing it.
Yeah. Look, at the casino, slip into a sex worker, lose your life.
Exactly. Go to a party, homeboy's party. Homegirl's there, she's a thought, she's trying to give it up, he's gonna go. They're very gullible. A woman can get them very easily.
Mm-hmm. I said never thought about that, but I guess it could possibly be true. Because I think we're less likely, unless you're a very young girl and you're on a girls' trip, we're less likely to just somebody random. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we are women of a certain age and a certain standards, because a lot of these young girls nowadays be hoes. I ain't gonna lie.
They do.
So the people at work, because I have worked with a lot of younger females in their 20s, and I'm like, girl, you already?
Wait, so let's talk about that. Are they really hoes, or they're just women now who know what they want and they're going after what they want? Because men have been doing it for ages.
Yeah.
And there's always been a stigma around us women that we have to be like, pristine and like virgins almost. We can't, unless we are with this guy for so long. But now women, I think, are just taking their, it back and just be like, no.
If I'm telling you, I have standards. I ain't giving up the Wu-Tang on no first date. And on no second date neither.
I don't know.
Because did I tell y'all the story about the one girl when she didn't want to tell me? Who y'all was talking to? Oh, she's like, yeah, he's going to cook me. Then I was like, don't go to his house. Please don't go to his house.
I think you were telling us on
yes, and she gave it up for some dominoes.
Yeah. Then you know what? She didn't give it up. He gave it up. She went over there with the intention. I do think that we're intentional. We know when we're going to do it. It's usually not random. Even if it's the first date, you got a clue. Like, let me make sure I'm freshly waxed. Make sure I got the right lingerie on. You already know when you leave how often you go on a date and you're like, you know what? I like him. I'm going to do it. No, you already prepared just in case when you went over.
I just think it's today's woman. I mean,
I do too.
If I was one like back in my 20s and dating, I feel like I would be liberated now to do what I want. I don't need to wait and or portray that I'm waiting to get something. If I want something, I'm gonna get it.
And maybe we do another date, or maybe we don't. Maybe they want some, but maybe they don't like you enough to go on another date.
Right.
Why can't we feel the same way that they might feel?
It should be that way, definitely.
I think it's a lot more.
But
I do think people are a lot more liberated.
I could definitely say that.
And nobody's dating. Like, I don't think people date. Like, we dated to find. Like, I knew. Like, I wanted a husband. Like, early on, I knew I wanted a husband. I don't think that it's even crossing their minds at 20s. And
I think it's like after you get 35, then people start to be like, all right, I'm dating to marry. Or to find love, a long, loving relationship. But yeah, from what I'm seeing,
I mean, they selling their sex tapes for $100. Everything.
$100.
$100. And shout out to you, girl. You know exactly. You watch the show. You know exactly who you are. You sold that sex tape for $100. You didn't think they told me at work, but they told me.
Shout out to you. Love it. I love it.
Lord Jesus.
I mean, I'm a young friend. I gotta hear all these adventures of the 20 years
Girl,
old.
I can't have
He sold the sex tape of her and her boyfriend to the boyfriend's cousin for $100. Yes.
Yeah. You don't need no young friends. You been in catch chlamydia by default. Like, they got it jumping off of them. Like, no.
And they don't want to tell me nothing because I'm older. They look at me as an auntie or a mom. And the one girl, she was like, I was like, hey, I didn't mean to say her name, but I was like, I know you ain't having sex yet. You just met him. She said, no, I'm not, Miss Deidre. I'm not. No. The next week she coming pregnant. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think you just said you wasn't having sex. I didn't want to tell you.
Oh, look at him and it happened. Sat next to him.
I feel like my mom. I didn't want to tell you. I was like, girl.
Gosh. All right, we got some reality to talk about. I did watch Bravo's Love Hotel. It does seem a little cute. I probably will watch it to the end. I think it's 8 episodes.
Does it come on weekly?
So it's 4 ladies. We have the Countess, and I told you guys the Countess would be acting up. And I already saw some clips where she didn't cover the camera up to something. She was in some bedroom. She always taking somebody somewhere to do something to them.
Oh.
So we got the Countess, Luann, and we got Giselle Bryant from Potomac. Luann's an old Roni person. Then we have, what's her name? Ashley Darby, who's from Potomac. Now, she did talk about the guy she was dating.
The white man?
Yeah, she said it just didn't work out.
We know Ashley gonna bust it wide open on the show. Go ahead.
I don't know if she might not show us, but Luann is all about it. I mean, she's gonna give us good TV. And then we got Shannon Bedore, who's kind of boring, but I guess they brought her there because she does give good show on her Housewives show. You know what? I read an article this week that says that Real Housewives franchise was voted the most boring franchise now, and I think it is. I mean, I'm not looking for no Real Housewives to come on anymore. I used to love and couldn't wait till they would come on back to back.
Yeah.
Was on. I could care less.
I'm sorry. I just beg to differ. I love me some Salt Lake City.
Do you? I mean, I watched them, but I'm not waiting to watch.
Yeah.
I could care less.
I used to be a diehard New Jersey fan. And now I can give or take.
I will say, I haven't watched Real Housewives of Atlanta yet. I'm still waiting.
I don't think you're really missing anything.
I could see that.
Juicy this week is Portia's birthday trip. Angela Oakley invites Drew Sidor, knowing the ongoing tension with Portia and Drew. It all kind of blows up, and then Angela acts like she don't know what happened. She didn't know she shouldn't have invited her. She thought it was a peacemaking trip. So Portia gets a phone call, I guess confirmation that her ex, her child's father, had continued to shoot with Drew on the show. And that's the thing that she's really against. I'm not sure why, but so after that, it just took a turn for worse. Portia got a little tipsy. Portia, Britt, Kelly, and Shamia out by the pool. Portia said, I should sleep with Charles, Angela's husband. Angela and her from the upstairs bedroom window. So I think that is going to unravel in the weeks coming.
Now what Angela got to do with anything?
Well, she mad because Angela brought Drew on the trip, and then they were calling her.
Okay, I got it now.
But
I
so
got it.
she's leaving her husband for that. I'll beat the shit out of her. She said.
Now you didn't stir it back up. Everybody just said you was a husband seller, Portia. Now we didn't just got out of that little bit of. Now you done brought it right back on up. But it's giving a little spice. So I like Patty P. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, Portia.
But Drew better stop messing with Portia. Y'all know Portia throw them hands and ain't scared to throw them hands.
Sure will, and Drew will not.
Exactly.
So, and then Andy kind of hinted maybe like 4 or 5 more episodes until Phaedra shows up.
I did see that. I did see a clip of that.
He says it's going to get better.
So
So,
it's going to come in right when they're going to go out. It's going to be like 2 episodes left. And then...
but on another note, I have listened to some of Drew Sidor's music, and it is actually good.
Okay.
So when y'all get a chance,
You know, you talked bad about her on the last episode. Talk about
wow,
she ain't had no good production. She don't got no money.
wow. The songs are cute. I Did It To Me is a great song, and then Delulu is kind of like a nice little club hit.
Okay.
So I like them. They weren't bad.
And she can hold a note. She's pretty good. Because a lot of these housewives.
Anybody can hold a note with some auto tune.
I was going to say, I'm not going to say that. I said the songs were good. I'm not giving Drew any credit now. The songs were good.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I think who could sing? I heard, of course, Candy, and then we have what's her
Not
name?
Ashley.
What's the Potomac lady? Candace. I liked her song. She could sing.
Oh yeah.
You didn't hear? Really? No Candace, Deidre?
I didn't really
You
care.
don't like Candace.
I don't like Candace either, but I knew her music. It sounded pretty good, like when she was singing it. So yeah,
I don't care for it. What housewives do I think can sing?
I think that's about it, right? Because you're not saying Lou Ann can sing. Money can't buy you class.
And I don't. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. I don't think Candy's all that great of a singer now either.
Candy's always been mediocre. We're talking about housewives. We're ranking housewives here.
So
Now what about Kim had that song that was popping for a while?
no, definitely not. Definitely not her.
I remember that too. I can't think of it.
They need to bring Kim.
Shamia, I think Shamia can sing.
Oh yeah, she sounds like she can really sing. She can sing.
I will say that.
All right. Well, let's move on before we get too invested in these housewives. Sheduer Sanders is all in the rage. That is what is going on. That is what's trending now. Over the weekend, there was a draft for the NFL, and he was not picked as everyone thought he was. They thought he was going to be like the 2nd or 3rd pick for a quarterback, not throughout the rest of the draft, but for the quarterback. And he was picked on 5th, the 144th person picked. It's kind of just
5th round's really low for him.
Yeah,
Definitely not 1st round. I didn't.
Yeah, I actually asked AI to rank the 5 quarterbacks that was picked in the thing, and AI said he should have been picked 2nd. I said, okay. The stats he get, like AI gave all the stats. I just want to see 2nd is that. I said, oh, wow. So what y'all think about that?
I thought it was definitely at first when it was happening. I thought that maybe Deion, they had a plan. Like maybe they had told people to stay away and they were going for a particular team. And then I was like, as stuff was coming out and they were saying that the team owners took him off the list, then I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense too. We've been talking about a lot of people and how people feel like one person can't be bigger than the team. And, no matter where he goes, he is going to be I don't even know what you call it. Like, even if he doesn't play well, people are going to come for the Sanders.
But I thought that's what any football team would want. They want to sell their tickets.
I think they do, but I don't think they. Okay, so he's an African American man.
So no, and I don't think it's all race. I don't think it's really all about race either. But yeah, he's African.
No, I think it's about the cockiness. I think that
I definitely think it's
I
about
think
race.
sometimes they just feel like they need to put people in their place, race or no race.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
and I think the cockiness, which is my favorite thing about him. Like, I'm watching for the Sanders. I'm
Yeah.
watching for the drama. So he brings a whole other element of followers, almost like Taylor Swift. Like, she brought in a whole other group. He brings in a whole other group because I wouldn't normally watch. I'm watching for I was watching to see the Sanders as a woman who doesn't follow football, and I was watching to see what's the other guy?
The one we talked about.
The one we talked about with the girlfriend.
When he got up and I saw him, I can't remember his name either.
Now fiance. It's not Tyreek. I don't want to say Tyreek Hill. Jesus, what is his name?
Yeah, with the Hispanic girlfriend who.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So I think
Deidre?
Yeah.
Oh, Brandy's not there. She's.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. But let's stay on Sanders real quick.
Yeah, I think like he said,
humble him.
Yeah.
They were trying to humble him. They wanted him to come in almost like with a phony humble. They want him to be phony.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted him to be phony, but that's not him.
That's not them.
You can't mute this black man. There's always one of them. There's always a crazy one, and he has confidence, like overconfident. But let the black man have confidence. What's the problem? I don't understand it. I think that's just wrong.
Is it even overconfidence though? He is who he is. If he never plays again, he's still who he is. He still made a bunch of money in college. He's still Deion Sanders' son.
I think it's overconfidence because he's gonna whatever he does, he probably inflates it. Everything. That's that type of person. You know, it's just that. But I like those kind. I mean, we always need that one person. You know, that one person is going to be there, overinflating themselves and making themselves so big.
I think it was a good move when he not fired his father because we know he ain't fired Deion.
Wait,
but
it wasn't him. It was the other son.
I thought it was both of them in the video, and they were like, Sheduer, who was sitting down in the video? Dang. The other son didn't have to fire him. The other son went fairly early.
But it said, like, I forwarded it to you guys, but I didn't watch it. I just read the headline where Shilo Sanders, that's his name, Shilo Sanders, fired his father prior to getting drafted.
They were both in the video, though. Shilo and Sheduer were in the video.
Okay.
Listen, even Trump tweeted, like, what is going on?
He always got to make something about himself, though. I was so mad that
Always.
That he tweeted himself that, yeah, I'll be watching, though, because now he got to make the other teams that let him go be envious of him and his new team because he's doing his thing.
Oh, I think he's gonna kill it just because. Like,
I did hear some of his stats, and they say he's not that fat. He's not the desirable quarterback that they're looking for nowadays. Yeah. Nowadays, the quarterbacks that they draft can do a whole bunch of shit. You know, it's not just the quarterback stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about football, so I'm just listening to what these people are saying. So this is just me regurgitating what I heard. But they said nowadays, like the other quarterbacks are doing like running back things and other type things along with their quarterbacking. So that was one thing they said that Sheduer did not have, but they also said he is a good quarterback. And like I said, AI put his stats up and said he should have been the second pick.
Oh, yeah, it was Shilo. Shilo did fire his dad. So is Deion still representing Sheduer?
I don't know.
Let's talk about the other little scandal that went on. The guy that called.
Let's get right into it. Yep.
I gotta find his name.
How dumb are these kids to record yourself and then post it? And I pranked Sheduer Sanders. Like, really?
Ain't
So
got the sense.
what I think, this is my theory, and maybe they already came to what it really was, but my theory is he knew. He heard his dad, who was a coach, right? His dad's a coach, talking about Sheduer, how that everybody was probably locking him out and wasn't going to pick him in the beginning. So he said, I'm going to F with him now. Because he knew he wasn't going to get picked until further down the line. So now I'm going to F with him, call him on his on the NFL phone that they gave him, and play like I'm picking him. That, I mean, isn't that like, you got to be some type of person? Like, that's so mean.
That was mean, especially what was going on. Like, had he not been in that situation,
Yeah,
that would have been heartbreaking.
that is
Very.
so mean. Oh my gosh.
That would have been heartbreaking. What is it? It was Jeff Ulrich's, coach of the Atlanta Falcons, his son, that called and pranked him. They did have to pay a fine. I think Jeff paid $100,000 and Atlanta Falcons paid $250.
So the Atlanta Falcons had to pay as well? I know that's the team, but it didn't have anything to do with
Oh, I think it absolutely does. He has the list. He has access to their contact information because he's the coach of the Atlanta Falcons, not because he's friends with them. So, of course, I think the organization should have been fined as well.
Oh, I think it was the coach's son.
And the organization. That's like me working at my job and bringing home secure documents.
Right.
And then you guys getting in that. Let's say at my job, I had people's social security numbers and I brought it home. You guys are not only going to sue, you probably wouldn't even go after me. You probably would want the big fish in trouble, which would be
So where is that money going to, though?
the fine goes to.
Goes back to the NFL and maybe some type of maybe something they support, some type of I got brain fog.
Needs to go to the prank caller, the one who got pranked.
No, it ain't going to him. The Sanders, but it's probably going to their many different things they sponsor. But anyway, no, I don't. Honestly, I don't think the team should suffer. I think that fucking that coach, and I think the son should be doing some type of community service.
They need to have the son be a Deion Sanders water boy.
That would be nice. That would be nice. You embarrassed me. Let's embarrass you.
Uh-huh.
That 2 for day, nothing to them Falcons. What's that? Hot dogs? the first quarter of a game? That ain't nothing.
So how great is this coach on the Atlanta Falcons? Is he? Do we know anything about the coach? Because I think
we don't know nothing about football. You get too deep.
No, the reason why I'm saying it is because when they start talking about what happened.
I know the name though. That Ehrlich, I know that name.
I don't know how. I didn't remember it. But you know how they start talking. Well, such this is his second season. He ain't doing too well. He about to be out. Blah blah blah. After all this stuff comes up, so I didn't know if anything about him.
Yeah,
but yeah, boo to you.
Yes,
that's terrible.
They well, there was a couple of videos back from Deion's NFL draft day.
That was hilarious.
I'm like, is this a real? It's good.
No, I'm like, oh, it look crazy. Did you see it, Dave?
I did. He said we all got goals on.
The baby got to go. We ready.
And she said, look like all your advances right there on your neck.
Yeah, when he said that, I spit my juice out my mouth. I said, oh. I love it. I used to watch his reality TV show. I freaking love it. And the fact that he backs it up with his 3 toes. Like, let me tell you something. You can't tell him nothing. Freaking love it. And I would listen, Sheduer, if this doesn't work out, you guys can be the next Kardashians. Because I would watch you guys all day. Like, all the clips are like him and his sons and then making fun of each other. And it's hilarious. And I think he does have a reality TV show coming out again.
Oh,
but
really?
not on like a well-known network. Like
an MGM
yeah, like something that
movie?
I don't already have. Not that low. But they did do an interview with Roxy Diaz on Tubi. It's the three sons, and Deion Sanders, and the clips are hilarious.
Speaking of Deion Sanders, you know who he's rumored to be dating?
Who now?
Karuchi Tran.
Oh.
There's a whole thing on him. I did cut some stuff out. I don't know if I have it, but yeah, he's been seen out with her, holding
Chris
hands
Brown finna come for him.
in Ohio.
That is his boo.
Deion Sanders and Karuchi Tran are rumored to be dating, with reports indicating they were recently seen holding hands at a restaurant in Los Angeles. While their public outing has fueled speculation, neither of them have confirmed it. So
Now, Karuchi is grown. This is not a Shannon Sharp situation. Let's be very clear.
Okay, so she is grown, but how old is she?
Karuchi grown. She
Probably her late 30s.
Okay,
because
I saw Deion today sitting with Gilly and Wallow at the table, and he all gray. I'm like, oh.
And let's also say this: Deion Sanders is a handsome, old. Is it older old man? What would be correct?
Older gentleman. Older
He's
gentleman.
a handsome older gentleman. So I can see that gray beard and them jokes.
No.
Kind of bringing you in. Because I swear he would have me laughing all day long.
Can't stand
older sugar daddy.
It's too much. It's too much. Like, all into yourself. I can't stand a man more into himself than he is.
Oh my God, it would crack me up.
For me.
Sir, please put that. Don't try to wear them flip flops with them three toes.
Yeah.
Man,
What song used to be? Must be the music. Or was it the money? What was the song he had?
Wait.
No, it wasn't about the music. No,
it's not. But it's something like that.
Must be the money. Maybe it was the money.
It must be the money. Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is a good time.
Let's slide right back into football. That Saquon Barkley thing. Well, you know what, ladies? He has shown us who he is over and over and over again. This is just the icing on the cake. We know he is all for them. Period. We seen his fiance. He knows the stuff she said back in the day. We also know that she said, I didn't know it was added today, that she also said that
She was going to catch her an athlete.
She was going to bag her an athlete.
She went up to Penn State with a mission, boo.
She bagged her athlete, and, you know, he is our Uncle Tom, golfing, lunching, riding on a plane with our president. And then he is chastising us for saying, you know, calling him out. He's like, this is not political. Well, you're with the president. Anything with the president is political. Period.
Definitely is.
Period.
Where's his mom?
I was just looking up his parents. I had to see what kind of parents raised you.
Allentown. Remember, he came to Allentown recently to give back to them because that's where he grew up at.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you know, it's an honor to be recognized by the office of the president, and that's why I came here. And then he asked me to golf and all that stuff. Like, well, you know who wasn't there?
Jalen.
That's right. He was not there.
I thought that the Eagles was all in agreement that they wasn't going to the White House when they won the Super Bowl. So
yeah, because
what happened?
He didn't invite them, from what I understood, in the first place. So why would we double back? Like,
he talked shit about them first. He was like, I hope the Chiefs win. And then I think Philly was like, well, fuck you. And he was like, well, I invite you to the White House anyway. Now, all we know is it's April 20-something and they're at the White House. Well, Jalen, thank you for representing. Because this is how us Philly people feel. We don't want to be in the office of the president.
Let's give credit to the other ones, too. There was about 14 or 15 of them that did not make it due to scheduling. And there's a way to respectfully decline, Saquon.
Yes.
You can respectfully decline. The kids have a soccer game.
He didn't want to. He all up there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking and jiving.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes are coming, sir.
Yep.
Eyes to get them golf balls.
Yep. So let's go into the other one, Shannon Sharp. So he resigned before he got fired. So that's basically what it is. Because there was no way that ESPN was going to keep him. They said this is like the fourth thing that happened with him. You know, he's being sued by 2 other people other than Zuniga.
Yeah, they had swiped some stuff under the rug before, so this wasn't your first offense, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, they said he's known to strangle a bitch, choke a bitch out.
He said he has no respect for women. No respect. Now
You can kind of hear that from the way that he talks on the show.
What did I send y'all today?
Yeah.
Y'all see that thing I sent you today? He on his podcast talking, or his night podcast where he does with Ocho, which Ocho seems real goofy to me. But every time I watch it, I be like, but anyway, he talking blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up, blah, 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 blah. Neighbors. No neighbor. You shut the fuck up, neighbors.
What's your phone number? Where you gonna be? Who that? Shut the fuck up.
They ain't hear you from inside your big old house.
And you talking to the nigga.
I didn't see that. Oh, I love to go see. I gotta go back and watch that.
You talking to the nigga.
He told somebody to shut the fuck up.
Yes, he was. Did you look at it now? You don't got your phone.
I got it right here.
It wasn't the way you tell your kids, shut the fuck up. It was a shut the fuck up.
Got right back into character. Oh, that was the neighbors.
And I can't even imagine. You can see your neighbors. You can see your neighbors or hear your neighbors wherever you live at, sir.
Right.
You know it's soundproof.
Right.
With all that money you got.
Call me on your phone. Where's your phone number? Where you gonna be? Who that? Shut the fuck up.
You see his teeth?
Shut the fuck up.
Look, and on the other hand, Bill Belichick, I don't know if y'all saw that clip where he was doing this interview, 70-year-old man, and the interviewee said, well, where did you meet? Where'd you 2 meet? And she was like, we're not doing that. She got right up. We're not doing that.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview. You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on. Jordan was a...
I said, you're not playing with my money. You ain't gonna embarrass Bill.
I was like, what?
Bill, wink if you need help. If you need help, let us know. She got you chained up in the basement.
Oh my God. I blame the editor. Why didn't they chop that out?
Well, I'm glad they left that in because that was some shit. Sure was sitting in that chair. You messing up my night tonight. You messing up my night.
Now she gonna make me some blue box macaroni and cheese and twirl on this thing later, and you done messed it up and got Bill in trouble.
I was like, she got him.
That one girl said she ain't playing with y'all.
No, she not. No,
she is not playing. Let Bill enjoy his slavedom. Let him enjoy his life.
Let's talk about these 3 we just talked about and the women that's with them. So Shannon Sharp and that girl, I've seen so many pictures of her now. She is mediocre at best. Like, ill. So Saquon Barkley, I checked out her.
She's below mid. She's below mid.
I was like, this big old nose and yuck. And Bill Belichick, all this money he got, and she look all goth and the black hair look like she didn't got no clothes, like she's a bum. Like she got up. I know she's in a house.
And they said she's 24.
Like, okay, attractive woman. And reach out to me back when I was a young little thing.
They don't want somebody beautiful and attractive. That's not what's wanted anymore. People want to build someone. That way there's a indebtedness to you. They'd rather get a 5 and make it a 9 so they can take credit for that.
Okay.
They don't want somebody coming in and talking about, I already look good. I ain't going up by myself. They don't want that.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Be quiet.
It's so dark in here.
Mm.
Yeah. I just had to mention that because when I was like looking at all these women, at these high power, wealthy men, and these women are mediocre at best. Like, wow.
And they have good personalities.
Maybe.
Let me tell you something. Saquon's is below basic. Like, you know how they're just some naturally just beautiful people, but they're not like just plain natural good features. None of them is that. Like, because there are some just very beautiful basic bitches.
To say if they're just changed, they're so cute. Like, oh, she's a cute one. No,
these are just try. But that's a decades old conversation. The African American, we're gonna leave you out, Bill, because you get your basic bitches of your kind. Enjoy it.
He's old too, so that
He's
can
old.
that could be a tribute to what's going on too.
But
I mean,
the conversation
time after time, we tell the men what type of woman they need, and they want to go astray. And time after time, they get in trouble. They get everything taken from them. They get brought back down to nothing. When are you going to learn? You can lead it.
You got a spot on your shirt?
Oh, where is it at?
Oh, you can take your hair and just put it right there.
My little blueberry thing that popped off. I'm drinking my little boba.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
You can lead a jackass to work, but you can't make them drink.
You can't. We can talk about this another day. But why does when the black male get a Caucasian woman, it's a mid or below or oversized woman? But when the black woman gets her a Caucasian man, he is usually, fairly good looking, maybe a little older, but fairly good looking. And if he's not good looking, within a month or two, she's going to get him up to par.
That's the black girl effect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Serena needs some help.
Well, look at Serena.
I think they're a perfect match, and I like her husband.
I love Serena. Now, Eve got a good one.
But she ain't a looker.
No.
Eve got a good one.
Eve got
cute.
Look, Eve, he could be ugly as shit. Eve got her a billionaire. He's not a millionaire. He a billionaire. He could be ugly as all you want in that corner over there.
Only black woman sitting at that long table at the holidays. Sitting there.
She had her own. I'm glad she had her child because he had older kids. And it was kind of weird. Like, I'm a wife. I've been a wife for like 6, 7 years, 8, 9 years, and I don't got no kid yet.
Yeah. And she could have flew her family in if she wanted to, but she opted not to. Sometimes you gotta leave them home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eve's kind of private, though. I never even heard nothing about her family.
You know what? She is kind of private. I actually started following her when I had seen her on something. She was on some talk show when she was pregnant. I was like, oh, I don't hear much about her. Let me follow her. But she's just showing her life that's like nothing I can ever aspire to unless I will win the lottery for billions of dollars because she got this glamorous, fabulous life. Wig every day. Different type of wig every day. Nice. Yeah. Doing her thing.
And I think her husband's kind of cute.
He is. That's not Eve got a good one.
I can't remember what he looks like.
Janet's gonna pull her good one all the time.
Who?
Janet Jackson.
Oh yeah.
If Eve put the black effect on him, I don't think they can handle it over wherever they living at.
Is it England, London?
Where are they? Is it Italy? I don't even know.
No, it is in Europe. I don't know exactly where.
I want to say, no, let me stop. I don't know.
What's his name? I can't look it up.
Just Queen Eve now. We don't even know. Nobody even cares.
Let's move on.
Okay, so did any of y'all ladies see Sinners? Did y'all go to the movie to see Sinners?
I keep saying I saw. Somebody started talking. Well, I saw. Somebody started talking. I saw.
Give the rundown.
No, we're going to talk about it because you say you're not going.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to go. So go. And I've heard people talk about it in many outlets. So go right ahead.
I mean, it's hard not to.
So last week when you talked about it and we asked you how it was, you were kind of like, it was pretty good. I feel the same way. I don't know if I think it's good because I haven't seen a good movie in years, or if it's genuinely a good movie. But I enjoyed it, I can say. I really enjoyed it. It kept my attention. I feel like in my older days, maybe I'm getting some touch of ADHD or ADD, not ADHD. I wish I was hyper. ADD. I just can't concentrate. I'll be in movies just spacing off. Look, I didn't this time. I didn't at all. I watched it to the end.
Did you jump? Were there scary moments?
I'm never that person. I'm never that person. And Ron, my husband, guys, he jumps all the time with these damn some scary movies. We could be at home and he's jumping around. I just think he's so invested. He's always so invested. But no, we didn't jump. But it was a good movie. It was a good. It threw me off at the beginning because I was like, okay, they were twins. What's going on? Is this a figment of his imagination? Or is this? But
they're twins.
So they're twins.
There was like some moral or some racial innuendo to it. Did you get that?
Well, I think.
Well, I told you. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I told you. I told Shannon. I said they picking cotton. I told you. I turned to her like, why are they picking cotton?
Well, what did you think of the white lady? I thought the white lady. What they made is this white lady brought this man over. Like he fell for the devil.
Yes, definitely.
Basically, that's I think like he's following a white lady and got himself killed. That was my whole.
People were saying it was like, don't let them in. Like that was the.
Well, that's
vampire. Did he have to let them in initially, or was that like a metaphor for something?
Well, you watched vampire movies before. I used to watch something with that guy who's married to Megan Good. What is
True
that? No, Megan Good.
Oh, Jonathan Majors was a vampire? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay,
so I used to watch that show, watch the whole series, and they had vampires or those crazy people. And remember, they had to be invited in. Can we come in? Can we come in? Let us come in. And then what's that other stuff? MGM from the show From.
Oh, yes.
Those people, they have to be invited in.
Yes.
So you know, like the vampires or the crazy people or whatever, the walkers, whatever, they have to be invited in. So that's what it was. The white guy, the white guy and his wife and the other guy, they were at the door at the beginning, and they were like, "Well, can we come in?" And they were like,
"And they let them in."
No, we don't play your music. It's a different type of stuff.
Pick poor Robin Queen. I pick poor Robin Queen.
I didn't understand that. I was trying to what does that mean?
I think y'all missed a lot of that racial. You know, Ryan Coogler is all about that racial.
Well,
he was putting racial things in there.
Well, I just told you what I thought it was. That the white people were the devil. They were the devil.
So how did they eventually get in? Somebody eventually let them in.
They did not come in until the very end. What was happening is the people were leaving from the juke joint, and the white people were in like the woods, and they were grabbing them.
I think you missed the movie. The white bitch went out there.
No, but that was just she came in and killed whatchamacallit. But the rest of them, remember the husband left, and a couple of people were leaving out.
Yes. But the white lady went out there to try to talk to them to get them to spend some more money.
Yeah.
When she went out there to talk to them, that's when she got bit. They didn't know she got bit, so of course she was already in the club. They're gonna let her back in the club because she's the token white girl.
The thing about it is, she just walked in though. She wasn't invited in.
I think she said, "You gonna let me in?" And he said, "Go on, girl. Cornbread."
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. But I did say that. I said that. I thought the beginning was the black man fell for the white lady and then got herself dead because she killed. Well, I don't know if I said that, but she did kill. She was infected. She took her gun out. She took his gun out. She was supposed to go talk to the white people because she said they will tell me more than what they would tell you. Go out there and talk to them, blah blah blah. So as she was leaving, the white man, jumped on her and bit her, and she came back in. But I wanted to watch Explainers today because one of my podcasts said that they watch Explainers after the movies. Where the hell is Explainers at? I'm ready to call her up. You said this. I looked all on YouTube, look for Explainers, because the way she said this, she always watches I think she said Explainers after she goes and sees these movies. So I was trying to go watch Explainers so I can watch it, see what they said, and then go see the movie again. I'm not going out to see the movie. Now I'm going to look at the bootleg copy just to understand it.
Well, what I thought to tell y'all, we almost got into an altercation at the movie, so I had to watch the ending of the movie at home. So I've probably watched it about twice now.
So okay, let's
tell us more about this altercation.
I
want to know about the movie.
Well, like I said, I was in my feelings because I didn't understand why we had to watch black people pick cotton.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if y'all know, like the newer phones, like when you get messages or anything, that it goes off the lights.
Oh no, it's not even a newer phone. You know, you can. Well, now Android lets you mark that as a notification. Yeah, go ahead anyway.
So Shayla's phone was off, but the notifications was going on and it was flashing. It was her brother's birthday. She's supposed to pick him up. We thought the movie was an hour and 30-something minutes long, but it wound up being longer than that. So everybody was calling her trying to figure out where she was at for the birthday party. So it's not ringing, but the light's going off. And the man's like, "You need to turn your phone off." A white man.
Oh,
said,
God.
"You need to turn that phone off. I can't concentrate. Turn it off." And I said, "She ain't gotta do shit." And he said, "I didn't say she had to. I was asking her, can she?" I said, "Well, we got kids. And if our kids need to call us or get contact with us, we're going to see." I started to think, I said, "Oh, shoot. It's two white men." I said, "Let's just go home." So we left.
No, they got that shotgun in the truck now.
So we left. I mean, it was me, Shayla, his friend, and then the man that was saying something. His friend was quiet. He didn't want no smoke. He already seen what smoke was doing on the screen. So he didn't want no smoke. But the man next to him, and I was just like, and after I said we got kids and we need to know, I tuned him out because if he would have said something about somebody's kids, I probably would have slapped the fuck out of him. So I didn't even, after I made that statement to him, I just tuned him out. And then we waited for about another good 45 minutes. And then, like, they kept calling. She's like, "I got to go outside and talk." I was like, "Let's just go." We got the Fire Stick. I can watch it at home. Plus, I don't know what's going on. I got a son now, so I got to make sure, I try to be on top of stuff. I don't want to be, in no altercations and stuff.
Did you just say sundown?
A son now.
Oh, I was about to say, don't tell me I'm out there to a sundown town.
No, so I was like, I'll just watch it when we get home. So,
okay.
I could have been in my feelings. I probably didn't have to snap that much on that man, but don't tell me what the hell I got to do.
So go see or not go see?
Go see it.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and sneak in your room with your Fire Stick and you watch it.
But what I was expecting it to be more scary. That's why I was like, I thought it was gonna be like a horror film. It wasn't so much of a horror film.
Actually, Brandy, she's actually correct because it wasn't scary. It's not.
That's what I'm looking for. Some jumping, some gore, ripping people apart.
I mean, it might have been one or two scenes like that, but it wasn't that. Because I was on the edge of my seat, like, okay, when's it gonna become a vampire? I know one of them is. When is it? When is it gonna happen? When is it? When is it gonna come? Okay. I thought when they split up that it was gonna happen when they split up, but it didn't happen. I was like, when are they gonna come?
Yeah, so you should go see it. I like I said, I was gonna watch it again, but I need to watch it after I watch Explainers or somebody break this movie down for me.
So how did you feel about the dancing scene?
Which one? It was Juke Joy.
When all the races came out.
All the races?
Like the Asian dancers, the African dancers, the white dancers.
I didn't see any white people dancing.
It was a white dancer.
The lady?
It was somebody dressed up as a white something.
I'm confused. Maybe I missed it. I do remember that because it was like real loud.
It was twerking. It was what's this dance right here?
Oh, I liked it. It kind of confused me. It kind of confused me. What the hell's going on?
What the hell is this?
We're going through decades of different stuff. Somebody breakdancing, somebody doing this. Like, what's going on here?
Crunk dancing. Shayla's not woke, so she didn't get it. But she's like, what the hell is going on over here? I said, girl, it's the culture for the years.
Look what I got today. I told you I was waiting for my bag.
Okay.
But we'll wait. I think that's it. And then we got a bunch of quick hits. But Terrence Howard, what do we think about him? Is a movie coming out for him? Something he's trying to promote because he's doing a lot of talking lately. A lot of talking.
I haven't heard anything.
Me either.
He was talking about the Diddy thing.
Yes, he was.
And his assistants, he said, "Why does Diddy keep reaching out to me?" His assistant said, "I think he wants to fuck you." And, and then he said the thing about the Marvin Gaye. I had to pass on a Marvin Gaye movie because is Marvin Gaye gay? Now I ain't never heard nothing about Marvin Gaye being gay.
Y'all know Terrence Howard is he might be 2 cookies away from a Kanye. Like, Terrence Howard is a little kooky.
Well, when I was going through all his stuff on TikTok and stuff, I was like, this man is crazy. All these different things he's talking about. He's talking about the periodic table to the multiplication table.
Though. Like, his smart is legit.
No, what I think is I think he's kooky, but I think it probably all makes sense. But what are we talking about this for? Like, what are you doing?
Well, come to think of it, I did see. No, that wasn't him. Let me shut up. I must say he was going to play Earl James Jones, but that was the other actor.
No, he said he couldn't play this one because he didn't want to kiss another man. I said, all right, I understand that, but I never thought what I know of Marvin Gaye, I thought he was like a ladies' man, but maybe those songs he was singing was for, I don't know. I just never knew that of Marvin Gaye. And I was like, well, I'm hearing Terrence Howard more and more. He's got a book coming out, or is it movies coming? You know, when people start talking, if that's not regular, usually they're trying to put themselves out there instead of Kanye West. I mean, he's always talking. But yeah, I don't know. Wait a minute. All right. Larsa Pippen. She's dating a 30-year-old, I think. His name is Jeff Kobe. Jeff Kobe.
What kind of money he got? Because he got money or she ain't dating him. So who is he?
He's an ex NBA player, I think, too. And he kind of reminds me of Tristan Thompson. Look him up, Brandy. You see him?
I'm looking him up now.
Jeff Kobe, Coby.
Because you know Larsa ain't playing about that dollar now.
But her name is still Pippen. She never really got a divorce.
Well, how's she going to get in all the restaurants and go to all the fancy places for free and if you get rid of the Pippen?
But did she get she didn't get a divorce because she's probably still getting some type of alimony, right?
She's divorced.
He's not a looker, but he probably got some money.
If Larsa is there, he got a bag.
Look, Brandy.
Oh, girl, he got a double bag.
Look, no. That's not the picture I saw him. The picture I saw of him, he had a full beard and his short haircut looked just like Tristan. Yeah, that's the one I thought. And I was like, oh, he looked like Tristan Thompson.
Exclusive for you. Because she chased that bag. Marcus Jordan was probably doing too much of that white girl. He done been in too much trouble. She ain't got time for that no more.
No, she's old. She trying to settle down a little bit. She ain't got time for that.
Right.
Driving on the train tracks.
Trying to be in these streets. Like I said, be hanging with Kim K. I don't think
I'm saying she ain't got time for no cases.
No,
I
she
don't
definitely got time for no cases.
I don't think she wants to be in the street. I think she probably wants somebody.
You think she's looking to catch the next fish?
She's
She does kind of look like a dweeby. But
What
she's
a
a
dweeby.
dweeb. I mean, that's her bag.
I don't think she cares what they look like. She
She
wants
don't care.
She want to know what that pocket look like.
She don't see nothing but that money. Nothing at all.
Yep. TD Jakes is stepping aside. Y'all heard that? As head
Thank God.
What?
Thank God.
I thought you said he died. I'm like, what?
When? When was that? Oh, well, that's now okay. We're, I guess, almost a year plus into it. How do we feel about Megan Good and Jonathan Majors? You mentioned Jonathan Majors.
Just got married.
I know. How do we feel
But they
about
were
it?
dating,
I was
right?
on the fence before. I was on the fence for a long time.
You mean from him and the white girl?
Yeah, because that's a very dramatic adjustment to make.
It is. But
I
I like it now.
I'm so
Hey,
like them
okay.
too.
Let me rewind. What are you asking?
I was just asking how you guys felt about the relationship. Did you guys think it was valid at first?
No.
Or did you think it was publicity?
Yeah.
Publicity.
And then when they got married, I was like, yeah, I don't know.
But now when I see them together, I'm
He's
like,
a weirdo to me. He's a real weirdo.
he is.
He is a weirdo.
Is it his speech that's I don't know if it's his speech that throws me off.
It's just what he taught. It's his looks. I think
they busted a joke on him saying he should have been casted for Sinners because his wardrobe looks just like back in the old days. They had these pictures of him.
it's how he talks. I think it's the way he looks. I watched him in the interview when they were interviewing him about the magazine where he was hugging the guy with Michael Jordan.
What is this?
Yeah. What is she wearing? Who is that?
Megan Good.
Good.
I can't see her too well.
Oh, it doesn't look bad. It's like a short, ruffledy dress, and then the back is longer.
It looks like a little tutu from here.
It does. It's a tutu with a tail. It's a tutu with a tail. But him, I didn't know if he was going for Black Panther / artist. Like, but I kind of like them together now.
I do too. I'm still on the fence.
But something is off about him.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's well educated. I don't know what's going on, what it is.
Maybe he has a touch of autism.
It's something like the words are not connecting.
Yeah, it's like different. It's just different.
He's a good actor, though.
He sure is. No different. Did y'all see that viral tweet this week about the 100 black men to beat the gorilla?
Yes.
that.
I think they can. Just like that one in the comments, it said, "If we all work together, yes, if we all work together, we get take the gorilla. 100 black men, 100 black men."
But they have no weapons. That's the only thing. Like, can I get a rope? Like, I feel like you need something. Like, even if somebody distracted, if a bunch of them distracted him and somebody was able to get around, you don't even have the force to choke him. What are you going to do? Pull his nipples or pull his penis? Like, what are you going to do to him?
They got to work together. Yes. Your hands now are weapons. So you're going to use your mouth, your teeth. Everything is a weapon.
Your teeth is not even breaking that gorilla's skin.
We biting his eye out.
We tossing him left and right.
Nope. I think the 100 men can get the gorilla.
Child, I feel like
let me see this. 100 black men.
Oh no, we ain't that crazy. I feel like you see about 20 of them go down, and we're gonna end it. It ain't gonna be too much more.
That's what I said. We got to work together. We all got to work together. We can't have them start running.
They gonna need Jonathan Majors now. They
Now they're gonna need Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson like to fight and Mike Tyson like to bite. He bite ears off.
They gonna need somebody.
Still disappointed that they had Mike Tyson.
Why Why?
Jake Paul and beat his butt.
Listen, Mike
I
said he
think
got that payday. He said, y'all mind your business. I done got this payday. And
I think that was fake.
for another round.
Mike, I'm mad at you because I was like, Mike got it, Mike got it, Mike got it. I know he was older. He was 60, but Mike got it, Mike got it, Mike got it.
Mike got that money. He got right on out the way. That's what Mike got. Smart Mike.
He gave us a show too. Remember, he came his little chaps, his assless chaps.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us on The Experience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.